Well, howdy y'all, I'm Charlene. I'm Hugo. I'm Harry.
And I'm Ronald.
And we're here to talk about the Iron Man anime. Now, several months ago, Brent released his own review of the first 3 episodes of Iron Man, where he sort of trashed it. He was an idiot.
He was not.
He was actually kind of right. The first half of the show is really slow. The villains are a group of robots called Zodiac, and for the first few episodes, they're basically monsters of the week. Plus, Pepper Potts isn't even in it. I mean, she shows up in a conference call thingy a couple of times, but man, that's one hottie I miss. Let me finish. Fortunately, there's another hottie, Tony Stark's new assistant in Japan, and the show makes it very clear by the end why Pepper's not in it. Still, come on, not one shower scene?
Before you become any more confused by Harry, allow me to describe the show. This is a 12-episode anime series released last year in Japan and plotted out by comics legend and former Iron Man writer Warren Ellis of Watchmen fame. In this show, Tony Stark travels to Japan to watch over the installation of an arc reactor there. Then the Zodiac fellows appear and steal a prototype Iron Man suit.
Because Stark Enterprises is just that stupid. It's not that bad. Anyway, like I said, the first half is kind of boring. But in the second half, the writers finally start to figure out what to do with Tony. They turn him into more of a ladies' man. Yeah! And create some interesting character problems for him. He actually goes through some tough emotional sequences, but Brent doesn't want us to reveal any spoilers, so I'll stop there. Alright then, let's talk animation, where the characters are exactly the problem. The character animation in this, awful most of the time. It's blocky, there are only a couple of drawings per shot, it's really awkward. Heck, there's a scene where there's a girl typing, and they just draw the same fingers going up and down on the same keys. Pathetic! On the other hand, the action animation? Awesome. That actually drew my attention. The mecha are all rendered in CGI, and it's perfectly fluid. But even more impressively to me, when the Iron Man suit is banged up, it's drawn in 2D, but it's perfectly matched with the CGI. I think it was just cheaper for an artist to draw it in 2D for a few scenes than to try to deform the 3D model accurately. But I could barely even notice it, and I watched for animation really closely. That was cool. Oh, and the voice acting.
The voice actors do fit their characters quite well. We all watched the Japanese dub, of course, and of particular note is Tony Stark's voice actor. Not only did he play Stark's voice in the live-action films, he was also the delightfully insane warmonger Ali Al-Sarchez in Gundam 00. A perfect fit.
Speaking of Gundam, the ending felt exactly like Gundam to me. Several different characters have those philosophical debates while they beat the bolts out of each other in their robots. Yeah. And several different big plot threads all converge at the end. And I gotta admit, I felt completely satisfied at that end. Agreed. So if you can get through the Monster of the Week in the first half, I think you'll find that the second firms up into a full-scale, classic giant robot ending.
And there you have it. If you want to watch Iron Man, first try Streamsuki.com, which lists hundreds of free, streaming, and legal anime. If you want to talk more about Iron Man or any other interesting anime or manga, please stop by our website at otakunovideo.net.
Thanks for watching. Bye. Not even one shower scene?